Sisa silishaya salivali ihora lokuqala lohlelo ekhaya jikelele kanti manje ke siqalile ke sesidika elesibili ihora uma ngabe ke ucanga ukuthi siphelelwe embukele hayi uyadlala isazodlala ifilimu ziyakhala kholosa la ekhaya jikelele
ziyakhala ziyalila loud speaker sibophe ngazibini kubabukeli bethu kaloko singena kwi-yure yethu yesibini kodwa ke mbukeli ungaxhalabi uba uphosiwe i-yure yethu yokuqala kusekuninzi esikuphathele kona nakule yure uyaqonda ukhumbule kaloko kwaXhosa kungaqhuma kubasiwe kungapaswa into ethi kuphekiwe kuphekwe kaloku into ethi kulanjiwe nilambile nje ningaxhalabi siyipheke yaqhuma kaloku uvimba wethu ophuphumayo qiniseka ugqusha lazi uhleli nje uthe zava ubabize bonke apha kusekhaya jikelele isenjimlo kaloku khalosa kalibisi nonkanyezi uMandlongothi masitshaye iqhuma amadenga wetyala.
Amaphoyisa KwaZulu-Natal athi sikhona inqubekela phambili ekhona ngecala lokubulawa komculi onedumela uKenan Forbes owaziwa ngelika Ekhaya kanye nomngani wakhe.
Iqela leSpringboks ezakuqhubisana neScotland kumdlalo walo wokuvula indebe yehlabathi yombhoxo ka-2023 eFrance libhengeziwe.
Lochani, good day. Nilochiswa ngubongi ngwakwamthweni. Ngithi kini ke babukeli ekhaya, bukelani ekhaya jikelele. Qobe ngamalanga kube ngumvulo, bekube ngulesihlanu. Baniphathele zemidlalo, baniphathele indaba, baniphathele nomgosi imbala. Ngaphundwa, bukela.
Amapolisa kwiphondo la KwaZulu-Natal athi aqhuba kakuhle kwityala lokubulawa komculi uKenan Forbes nowaziwa ngelika Ekhaya nomhlobo wakhe uDibelo Tibbs Mutswane. Esesibini ke sadutyulwa sabulawa kwisithile esidumileyo sasebusuku eThekwini ngoFebruwari. Umkomishanala wamapolisa kwiphondo lase-KZN uLieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi unqinile ngethuba ethetha nonondaba eThekwini ukuba bawufumene umpi osetyenziswe ukubulala esesibini.
We've identified at least a couple of vehicles that were used. Some of the vehicles were used as getaway, some of the vehicles that were used as spotters, some of the vehicles that might have been used by people after the fact that we suspect that they are suspect in this regard. We've identified at least one firearm that has been used and positively identified to have shot and killed Mr. Forbes on that eve. We are and such are in our position as well. And we as SABC have, as I said, identified few individuals that we're going to maybe after discussing with the NPA, we might then start bringing them in.
Ngemva kwesonto kuqubuke umlilo enkabeni yedolobha laseGoli abasindile bazama ukubuyisela izinto esimweni kukholakala ukuthi babalelwa kwabangamakhulu ayisithupha abantu abahlala ngokungemthetho esakhiweni usindiswe eMarshalltown. Kushone abantu abangama-77 kulesi sigameko kwase kuthi kamakhulu abantu asala dengwane yize sekwakhiwe indawo zesikhashana zokukhosela kodwa iningi labantu liyimtshingi bethwa ngibani ngemva kwalesi sigameko.
Isebe lezokhuselo kunye namaqala omkhosi lithi imisebenzi yachatshazelwa kakhulu sisindululo sohlahlo lwabiwo-mali olucetywa ngunondyebo wesizwe. Unondyebo ufuna ukulawula inkcitho njengoko urhulumente ephelelwe yimali kwaye ujongane nomgibi wamatyala. Amagosa ke axelele ikomiti eyongameleyo epalamente.
The looming 10% cut, we indicated what it will do to the JCPS cluster as a whole, and what it will do to the defense force in particular. So there will be an impact, a huge impact on capabilities as well as on goods and services.
It is the limitation of resources that make on the reserve force base we have exceeded. It is the budgets that make us not to have the number of hours at sea as it was the target for the year. It was the resources that made us not to have maritime coastal patrol target for the website.
Iphini likangqongqoshe wezokuxhumana kwamazwe kanye nokubambisana uAlvin Bothes usecela inhlangano yamazwe aseAfrika ukuthi iphenye ukuhlobana phakathi kwezinkundla zokuxhumana kanye nokuketulwa kombuso okwenzeka ezwenikazi laseAfrika. uBothes ukhuluma elamazwe emhlanganweni okucobelelana ngolwazi weinsuku ezimbili oqhubekayo ekomkhulu leAU eEthiopia. Eminyakeni emithathu edlule kube nokuketulwa kwemibuso kwenziwe ngamasosha emazweni ayisikhombisa ezwenikazi leAfrika. Igungu eziyi15 zokhetho ezwenikazi laseAfrika zibambe iqhaza engqungqutheleni lapho kuxoxwa khona ngamasu nomhlahlandlela wokuvikela ubuqotho bokhetho. Ikhomishana yokhetho ke yaseNingizimu Afrika nokuyiyona unobhala wenhlangano iAssociation of African Electoral Authorities ilona ke nomiyona eqhuba lolu hlelo. Lomhlangano okucobelelana ngolwazi uza ngesikhathi esibalekile njengoba amazwe amashumi amabili ase-Afrika ezobe ebheke okhethweni ngonyaka ozayo.
South Africa as Department of International Relations and Cooperation through its African Renaissance Fund is contributing financially to the realization of the development of the framework and guidelines on social media and related technologies. We do so because we are a proponent of the deepening of democracy. We are an interlocutor as it relates to the enhancements of democratic processes on the African continent. And we do so, Natasha, having in hindsight the fact that it is our ambition that the more than 20 elections that are taking place on the African continent in 2024 would obviously be significantly different to the past elections on the African continent, where we utilize social media in particular as an instrument and mechanism to communicate in unequivocal language on electoral processes. But we also need to put in place measures and mechanisms in relation to misinformation and disinformation, aka fake news, that more than often find expression.
Siphinde sikwamukele mbukeli Ekhaya Jikelele kanti ke njengamanje sesingena kwezemidlalo. Umqeqeshi wabanyana uDesiree Ellis memezele iqembu elizobhekana neMelika emidlalweni emibili yokungcweka kulenyanga.
To go to better leagues.
Ibanyana izobuyela enkundleni ngasekupheleni kwephezulu. Elakuleli lizodlala imidlalo emibili yomngane neqembu laseMelika elikleliswe labasendaweni yesithathu emhlabeni. Leli qembu laseMelika libalwa kanye namaqembu amahlanu asekhale emuka nendebe yomhlaba.
The expectations never stop. It's always been there. I think already the expectation getting into the national team is high, and then obviously we know we're a results-driven country, you know, and the fans don't expect anything less. And all I can say is that this team will put in that effort, will put in that performance to possibly get the result that we want.
Ellis uthi ngenzo omkhulu umehluko ukusungula iligi kuleli.
It's important that we get that professional league. It's important that players train at a certain level every day, not having to worry about going to work.
Lemidlalo izoba ingxenye yokuyilolongela ukuhlungelwa ama-Olympics ezodlalwa ngenyanga ezayo.
Also want to reward, you know, the players that were at the World Cup because they did magnificently, and you also want to have that consistency, considering that, you know, you have a qualifier coming up not so far away.
Umdlalo oqala uzodlalelwa eCincinnati mhla zingamashumi kwephezulu, kanti owesibili uzodlalelwa eChicago emva kwensuku ezimbili idlalo oqala. Yombili lemidlalo izoyisakaza bukhoma iSABC.
Iqela le-Springboks ezaqobisana neScotland kumdlalo walo okuvula indebe yehlabathi yombhoxo ka-2023 eFrance libhengeziwe. uDe Klerk ke ngomnye wabadlali abali-11 abagcine indawo zabo kwiqela elibethe iNew Zealand kwiiveki ezimbini ezidlulileyo. Umqeqeshi uNienaba udibene neScotland ekwindawo yesihlanu kwihlabathi. Ibox ke zibekwe kwindawo yesibini kwaye abakhuphisana nabo iIreland kwindawo yokuqala. Ngamaqela amabini kuphela anokuthi adlulele kwi-quarter finals. Lunye kuphela utshintsho kwiqela leSpringbok. uJasper Fils uthatha indawo kwinombolo yesibhozo kuDwayne Vermeulen oya ebhentshini. Utshintsho lwasemva lunoDamian Dialende noJesse Kriel bedibana embindini webala kwaye uChelson Colby ubuya ephikweni lasekhohlo endaweni kaMakazole Mapimpi. uKanan Moody kunye neLock uJan Klein khange bathathelwe ngqalelo ekuthethweni ngenxa yokwenzakala okungephi. uNienaba ke uthi ulindele ukunquzulana neScotland kwaye kubalekile ukuba iqela likhawuleze lisifumane isingqi salo.
Abazemidlalo esifundeni iNelson Mandela Bay Eastern Cape bakholelwa ukuthi amabhokobhoko azongena nokuzethemba emidlalweni wawo wokuqala wendebe yomhlaba yebhola lombhoxo ngesonto.
Iphondo lempuma koloni lidumile kumbhoxo kwelilizwe kwaye abadlali abaninzi baphuhliswe kwaliphondo kwiminyaka emininzi edlulileyo. Elinye iqala lalomdlalo yinkonde uThemba Ludwaba. Luka Ludwaba wazibandakanya neqela eKwaru ngonyaka bo-1960 kwaye unamava kumbhoxo. Uthi unalo ithemba lokuba amabhokobhoko aza kubuya nayo indebe yeWebb Ellis.
Mna ndi-expect into yoba sizayiwina iWorld Cup according to i-performance endibabona abadlala ngayo.
Iqela lombhoxo lasezwide i-African Bombers apho ukapteyini wamabhokobhoko uSiya Kolisi wayedlalela lona linalo ithemba lokuba iqela lasekhaya liza kufikela kumdlalo wamagqibela kankqoyi.
Hayi amabhokobhoko aredi kakhulu. Remember kaloku especially after that game siyokugqibela sidlalileyo neNew Zealand.
Naye owayesokuba ngumphathi wabadlali bamabhokobhoko uZola Yeye uthi akuzukuba lula ukukhusela le ndebe yehlabathi yombhoxo kodwa amabhokobhoko anamaqhinga amatsha.
Lamava ndawafumanayo yayi sisithebe esinokukhulumanco esinovuyo ukufumana ithuba ndibe yinxalenye nombhoxo endiwudlale ndimncinci ndafikela kwiqondo eliphezulu.
Lo mdlalo kunye neScotland uza kuqala nge-5:45 emva kwemini yangecawa. Ndinguzolani Moya wendaba ze-SABC ndiseGqeberha kwiphondo lePhuma Koloni.
Are you interested in the luxurious and flexy vibes of leisure? And staying on top of fashion, beauty, and wellness trends? Are you interested in live music performances and exploring the creativity in the arts? Or just love marveling at the amazing global scenery? Are you hitting the road for an all-time adventure while you're nibbling here and there? Well, Trends Live is where all of that and more is at. We're here to set the mood for the weekend and keep you up to date on the latest trends. We're switching it up. Catch us on our new time slot delivered to you by fresh new faces and an exceptional team. See you every Friday at 8 p.m. on the SABC News Channel.
It is an idea for which I am prepared to die.
I cherish the idea of a new South Africa where all South Africans are equal.
We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty.
Yes, it's been a long road. And when in doubt, like Madiba, keep walking.
Never and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another.
Don't be part of the problem. You are the change you seek. Be the Madiba you want to see.
We understand it still that there is no easy road to freedom.
interested in the luxurious and flexi vibes of leisure? And staying on top of fashion, beauty, and wellness trends? Are you interested in live music performances and exploring the creativity in the arts? Or just love marveling at the amazing global scenery? Are you hitting the road for an all-time adventure while you're nibbling here and there? Well, Trends Live is where all of that and more is at. We're here to set the mood for the weekend and keep you up to date on the latest trends. We're switching it up. Catch us on our new time slot, delivered to you by fresh new faces and an exceptional team. See you every Friday at 8 p.m. on the SABC News Channel.
What effect is the lack of edutainment having on our youth?
When the content moved out of the space post-2016, then we lost touch with young people.
Let's go back to maybe what we did right as a country.
In the times when we were dealing with things right, we were caring about young people, underline caring about young people.
I think as young people, they're dealing with so many more different problems and issues than we did 10, 20, 30 years ago. And they don't have the tools necessarily to cope.
It's extremely important then that we release the children from the shackles of only English. We release the children from the shackles of being separated from the grown-ups. We grew by having intergenerational dialogues.
Join me, Naledi Muleo, on Media and Society every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on the SABC News Channel.
Siphela sikwamkeleke mbukeli lapha ekhaya Jikelele. Sibonga kakhulu ukuthi usahlezi nathi, siyazi ukuthi uhlezi nathi ngoba sikuthembisile ukuthi thina siwomakoya siwongqesta sikunikeza konke nje okudinga futhi siphethe nezinto ezikhala kamnandi. Njengoba wazi ke mbukeli ukuthi SABC igabenge inhlelo ezikwazi ukuthi zenze iningi labantu ukuthi lizizwe lisekhaya kanti nabethuleke balezo nhlelo kumele phela kube ngabantu ke abakwazi ukuthi balwenze luzeyise futhi lube nesasasa ke uhlelo. Kukhona ke inhlelo zeingane ezabantu abasha kanye nabadala. Kukhona ke nohlelo lwamakhwaya ke olubizwe ngokuthi imizwilili ololethulwa ke uvelani wakwamthembu uvi Mthembu okwakwenza ukuthi uyibuze imibuzo ngalolu hlelo mbukeli ukuthi lwalethulwa insizwa esencane uvi kodwa ke omunye umuntu engayibuza nje ukuthi kungani lwethulwa insizwa engabe iyethula lezi inhlelo zentshe ifaka phakathi okujuxuza. Angithi ngiyazi ukuthi iyuthi ithanda lezo mapiano kodwa ke cha yena uvi wathi nje no mina ngizongena kweza kwamakhwaya. Usivakashele ke namhlanje lapha endlini zokusakaza soxoxa naye ke la ekhaya Jikelele. Mvelasi kunjani?
Tshalo. Yazi namhlanje ngimangele.
Ubakaza intoni ngaza?
Babethu kuyoba njani?
Kunjani makunje?
Kunjani makunje?
Ake siqale nje wevi ulandise mhlambe umbukeli. Yazi ngaphambi kokuthi siqale singene kumsebenzi wakhe ake sikhulume nje ngovi. Yes. Ukuthi uvi yes ngiyazi ukuthi uphuma le ndwethu.
Vele ngiphuma le emakhaya. Ngujama kamnisi ungozo umvela so wafela enjandeni uvela bahleke intombi iqeda ikhophozele phambi kwabasokazi. Imina lo bhovodla masada uqobo lwakhe ngizalwa endwedwe ngizalwa emakhaya ngiphuma le kwelikamthaniya. Ngizalwa intokazi eUDC ezalwa uMandlela. Eyangikhulisa mina ngikhuliswa abantu besimame ke ungibona nje ngimbokode yangigaya. Yangigaya nje impela yangingakha ngaze ngafika la engikhona namhlanje. Khole Thongathayi ngifunda Thongathayi ngaqeda Thongathayi ngahamba ngayokuzama lezinto zeshashalazi ngale yaminyaka u2004 2005.
Hayibo siyajumpa isithi sidangaka.
Sikhulile. So khula kwami nje ngikhule nginalolu thando I think nje into entertainment into yomculo phakathi because wena yaku yangazi ke dadewethu ukuthi ukuhlabelela nje into yami no
24/7
noma kuthiwani. So I think into engayichaza nje ngovi uvelani umuntu nje ukhule ehlonipha umzali ehlonipha uNkulunkulu ethanda abantu abadala ngisiyalithetha idlozi kithi singabantu besiko abaziyo emgwaqeni noma besibona sifaka amasudu kodwa bayazi ukuthi ngibhinca
uyibhinca nje ngaphakathi
kahle nje mntaka mama kahle nje injalo
manje ke njengoba kade ngisho nami mangisakwethula lapha kubabukeli ukuthi wenza wethula uhlelo olumayelana nomculo wamakhwaya ziningi amaningi amagenre njengoba usho ukuthi entertainment kuningi wangena kuko umculo wamakhwaya ubuvela ukhule uthanda noma mhlambe kwavela ithuba wasuthi uyabona ke leli angiliyeki
ngingathi lento yaba isiphiwo kumina. It was a gift. Masingakhuluma iqiniso ngoba ngishilo ukuthi ngaqala ngenza imidlalo yeshashalazi kakhulukazi yabona. Nakhona ukuthi ngenza imidlalo yeshashalazi mangabe ngithi kuyisiphiwo ngisafunda esikoleni dala 2000 and bani ngeke ngisasho ukuthi test ya exposure.
Yes.
So ngathola ithuba lokuthi ngingenele imincintiswano yokucula kusekhona imincintiswano eyenziwe esikoleni ngawina ke nami ngalonyaka ngathenjisa ukuthi ngizohamba ngiyorecorda idemo.
Nazi ya.
Mangiyorecorda idemo lapha eThekwini ke ngisahamba nokuhamba ngedwa ngeThekwini phela ngizwele bagala ba. Mangifika lapha lo muntu okufela ngenza idemo.
Yeah.
Wangatholakala ngafona ludololo ngafona dolo ekhaya ba worried manje lo mfana wahamba wangabe sabuya manje kwenze njani kanti kuyothi sengibona nami ukuthi hayi lento engizela eThekwini ayikho angigoduke ngekhaya kunendawo lapho kuthiwa iPlayhouse ngabona nje umugqa wabantu abamile bebaningi ngathi mhlambe angedwa ake ngabe ngiyobuza ukuthi mhlambe ngoba
ngiwela
ngahamba ngashona khona ngabuza bafike bangichazela bathi hayi la senza ama audition shothi inhlolovo nje ukuthi inhlolo khona ukuthi uyacula uyadansa wenzani ngathi hayi imphela lona ngangena ngabhalisa impilo yami yaguquka lapho ngoba ngathi mangingena lapha bathi ngibuye for i-session yesibili ngabuyela khona ngaqala ngangena e-theater unyaka oqala ngise-theater yashiya production oqala ngangena kwesibili production unkosikazi we-producer yami ngaleso sikhathi wavula i-casting agent or agency.
Yes.
Wasethi ake ngokusayine
ungenela ngaphandle.
Ngoba vele usungaphakathi e-theater wenza umdlalo weshashalazi la kunabo casting agents mhlawumbe uthola ama advert lapho ukhangise. Kanti ukungena kwami lapho ila ngizobizela khona ama audition ohlelo imizulile. Okumnandi kuhlelo imizulile ugogo wami uthanda umculo. Ngangilibuka nje kodwa ngingekho kulokho kutheni umculo wamakhwaya. Umculo abanthanda kwasani mina. But ngangazi ukuthi khona into ekuthiwa imizulile. Ngaleso sikhathi kwakuseunqambothi sweet melodies.
Yes. So wathemba mkhwana.
Before bomthemba khwana kwakukhona babuthula sizwe nkabinde
ngaso sikhathi. Yes. Waye umbhidigo lapha SABC kwakunekhwaya
SABC choir. Lalela. So ngaleso sikhathi vele ngangazi ukuthi babuthula sizwe ngoba benza lolu hlelo nje before even bamthozani bamkhize Ndlovu. Mase ngene kula audition kwathiwa kimi naye sizokwenza i-field presenter.
Yeah.
Field presenter ke uhamba ucoshela lapha nalapha makunemicimbi yamakhwaya kanti uNkulunkulu namadlozi akithi ayang-elevate ayangiphakamisa ukuthi hayi qala la kodwa sokuthatha sikufake
ngaphakathi
ingakho ngithi kumina kwaba isiphiwo into nje eyehlela kumina ukuthi ngoba ngiyayithanda lento but ngase ngiba nenhlanhla nokubusiseko ngako ukuthola ithuba ngase ngilibambe ngezandla zombili angibange ngisabuyele emuva
lalela ngiyazi ukuthi ena zikhona ingqinamba ngangikuza uma usuxoxa lapho uphethe igrip engaka manje uhamba niyoshutha uphethe umqingi into engaka ngibuze ngithe wevelani kungcono thina ngoba thina siyafunda lapha ethi wena lemqingo kufanele kumemorize uyifake ekhanda wazi ukuthi ubani conductor ubani ungathi yiziphi mhlambe ingqinamba zokwethula uhlelo olufana njengalolu ngaphandle kwalezi sengisho ze script.
Well ngaleko ukuthi ufanele uqale uhloniphe umculo wamakhwaya because bayawuhlonipha bayawuthanda you know and amaphutha kumelanga uwenze amaphutha ngesilungu bathi amaphutha obvious. Escriptini into eyaqala mina yathi ukungiphazamisa amagama ababhali.
Yes.
Amagama engoma khona ama-Italian khona German khona one man khona bani so manje uzokwethulela abantu abawazi abawufundele wena uzokwenza ngokuthi wena hayi ngoba mina ngumethula lolu hlelo ngizodlula nje bazosho kusasa ukuthi khona lo mfana namthanda namfana walo othatha into zethu ayibhekise eceleni so kwaba ingqinamba enjalo kumina ukuthi ke kwakufanele ngiyifundise ukuthi konje mangizosha amagama athize inhlamvu zakhona zibiza kanjani amacula khona asho ukuthini kumele ngi-understand ukuthi mangabe umuntu ezocula ingoma ethize ibhalelwe bani ibhalelwe ukuthini nanokuthi ke thina ke siyahlupheka thina basibhalele ngesilungu ebese fanele uyiguqule wena lento uyifake esizulwini mawuzoyifaka isizulwini kumele ibe yilento vele ebhaliwe
shuthi nekhono lokubhala lapho liphinde lingene
nekhono liyangena ikhono lokubhala lapho ikhono lokuthi futhi uhumushe into ebhaliwe liyangena khona lapho masukuba ke ukuthi uma ufika ke kubantu banikazi baye emakhwaya nomculo angithi ukubone mangabe abantu bengakazi bakwazela wenza into ethize banongabaza
ikakhulukazi futhi nakho uqhamuka lo mfana sasemncane
ngaka lo mfana usikhona thina senza lento kanti lo mfana yini yena kuba uyena othola lento kanti isabelo sami nami kanti isabelo sami nje banikeza umuntu uvele kuzothatha igijime naye.
How many years manje?
Wetshalo mina ngaqala ngonyaka ka-2006.
Ngoba kade safike
lalela yazi ngithe mangabe ngithi namhlanje ngizo interview kuwe ngezwe kuba khona into engathi ama nerves la kimi ngoba udaba uyalazi wena dadewethu kade sihamba sikudla kade sisinetha kade siwa sivuka sizama sometimes uthola ukuthi into usuyitholile kodwa inqamuke uphinde futhi vele iphinde inqamuke ezinye zengqinamba lezi abantu abangazi ngoba bekubuka lapha ya
babona ngathi konke kulula ngiyazi ke futhi ukuthi usaqhubeka nemzulili sadlala futhi ke SABC 1 futhi saqhubeka isasemnandi so but ngiyazi ukuthi ena usuphinde wathi kapotsho usuhlala phambi kombhobho manje usuthi radio umsakazo
lalela angithi ngoba ngisho nenkosazana ukuthi ukuhamba ukubona futhi masubonile into mawuyithanda awuvela unikezele kumele ukuthi noma usubona ukuthi engathi kuyafiphala kancane kodwa ke ungabusaliphose ethawula zami manje ngise Jozi FM ngishaya umbhobho lapho eJozi FM manje 326 kusukela ngomsombuluko kuya kulesihlala lalele uma ngabe iphiwo kushuthi yakho but ngiyake kubonge kakhulu lokho noxolo ngoba i-industry lo mkhakha esuku ungifundisile yabo ungifundisa ukuthi noma zikunetha kodwa mangabe into uyithanda uyifuna unganikezeli noqhubeka uzame bakhona abantu abazothi kuwena kusasa hayi sizoliqheba ihlazo lakho yabo bakhona abantu abazothi kusasa kuwena khululeka noma sasibona ukuthi abantu balindele ukuthiza kuwena kodwa ngoba wena siyakubona ukuthiza okunakho sizozama ukuthi sikukhosele so ngiyabonga kakhulu kumsakazo iJozi FM ngiyabonga kakhulu kubaphathi beJozi FM abanginikeza ithuba lokuthi woza mfana uzoshana i326 akulula but kumnandi
manje yini umehluko yazi ngihlazi ngiyibuza ukuthi I wonder yipi umehluko phakathi ngoba unisukwenza kokubili ukuba umabona kude nokuba ka radio
la kunzinyana la ngoba kumele wazi ukuthi bayakubuka ngoba sibuka nje kuyimali basibhekile lapha ya ungana maphishama lapha
inkinga
kodwa nakhona okumnandi ukuthi inomyalelo yakhona futhi nama directives amahla khona ngoba khona noma DDL aba producer abakhona bayasinikeza futhi nawo script kwenzele phela ukuthi unento oyikhulumayo kungabi into esusele ekhanda lakho nje uyabo kumele
ukuthi because manje uma ngabe ukhuluma mina ngikubona ngazi ukuthi you know umuka radio you are stronger mina ngoba nga TV ngibona ngathi hey umuka radio ngathi kunzinyana because mhlawumbe kulula nyana angeke ngisho ukuthi kulula kodwa mhlawumbe ingqinamba zikho kakhulu ekutheni umuntu osekhama engibuka angakhangwa yimi bese yahlala phansi yabuka usezozwa after ukuthi ngithini kanti ka radio kufuneka umbambe ngalento oyikhuluma ingakuboni
injalo nje umehluko ungawubeka lapho ekuthenini ngoba umuntu uyasikhethela engathanda umuntu avela athi hey siyayivala manje yonke lento hawu bakithi
hawu uyabona lapha ababona kude nangumalebza
hawu bakithi nathi intokazi sasayibambana nayo ishisa engafika ke kulento yemzulili engakabikho le buhengi liyabili but ke kukhona abanye usisi ababefika nje beshintsha every now and then ngiyambonga kakhulu bamthokozani bamkhize Ndlovu ngoba uyena owangiqeqesha mangithatha over emva kababa uThemba Mkhwana wangiqeqesha wangiluleka manje kuyangimangaza ukuthi buka phela imina lo
wawuseyinsizwa bakithi
bakithi ngisayibhobhodleyana bakithi manje ngisabona semehlweni
wevi manje ungitshela uma ngabe kuthiwa unika ithuba unikezwe ithuba lokuthi weluleke umuntu nje onephupho lokusakaza inhlelo ungathini kulowo muntu
sinokumbuza nathi lo mbuzo emsakazweni ukuthi umyala umthini umuntu kodwa mina ngeke ngithi into mangabe uyifuna kweyakho hamba uyoyithatha uyabona noma ngabe kuthiwa ingqinamba zikangakanani lento ifana nokuhamba emgwaqeni umgwaqo nama potholes uyavika nakuyo lo mkhakha lo into uma uyifuna uzovika ngoba ayikho into elula nanokuthi ukuba safundiseka thina ngalesa sikhathi sayaqala lemkhakha ukuthi uyadinga ithimba lokubuilda kwanye lakhe brand mhlawumbe ngabe sisendaweni engcono uyangithola manje isikhathi sesiyavuma so uma ngabe into uyifuna hamba uyoyithola ngesilungu bathi take that leap of faith uzame mangabe ushayeka khuleka zama futhi kodwa mangabe uzonikezela okusho ukuthi lento bengesiyona yakho ngoba ngeke ngithi mina ngesilungu if you are driven by passion awudingi motivation because yonke into izosayisela wena but zama ukubuilda ne team masukuba isikole
very crucial
masukuba isikole mangabe uthola ithuba lokuthi funda uyifundele le nto oyifunayo kwenzela ukuthi uzeluleke nawe ngomqondo wazi ukuthi ngize ngingene kulomkhakha kulendima nginakho okuyisikhali ngizovika ngaso ebese kuba yithimba elizobhilivela kuwena ukuthi lo uyibrand futhi ikhono likhona sizomeseka azafike la yakhona ngoba ngeke uzuwini uhamba wedwa ubuza thina zokutshela
because uyakubona into engiyaziyo ngamathimba ukuthi ena uma kukhona obhekene neimage yakho physically uyazi ukuthi awulokhu ukhathaza ukuthi ngizogqokana kusasa makukhona o marketing uyazi ukuthi igama lakho uzoliphutha out there nanokuthi lokho kungilidela komunye umbuzo ukuthi kubaleka kangakanani ukudiversify la ukuthi ungagxile entweni eyodwa
kubaleka kakhulu ngeke ngizokhohlisa kubaleka kakhulu ngoba ikhona ukusenza thina noxolo sihluke mina uma ngifaka maskandi yangena uma ngifaka cosplay kolokho
phakathi
tsikarikitsho siyangena yabo uma ngathi mhlawumbe namhlanje kusasa yazi awasizozama la nami ngishayela
yes
ngiyabhidilisha ngishaya yabo ngoba awazi ukuthi umkhakha lo sikuwona uzokholela laphi kusasa
yes
khona la uzophinda uthole khona elinye ithuba ekuzothiwa ziveze ebese uthi wena ayi lokho kodwa mina ngikwazi yabo ngake bangibizelela ngakomunye yezinhlelo la zoku act ngangigcine ngise theater kwaphela iminyaka eminingi ngabe ngiliyeka ishashalazi sengithula inhlelo kwathiwa awuzodlala i-character thize ngatatazela kodwa ngathi ngiyakhona
yes
ngafika ngathi mangibuka ngathi hawu no ngiya-actor ziyakhala yabo so ungazivalele eboxini
yes
zivulele funda buza ulwazi olubalekile and uzigqilaze man ufune ukuthi konje mangase kuthiwa la kuyavaleka ngizophunywa kabubi
uzophunywa kubheke ngayo uyazi ke manje sengizokwenzisani ke wevi
uzongenzisani
sesiya ku ad break phela wena umethulwe inhlelo mfowethu uqweqwe lalela isikhokho satenga
yabona mose uthi nguqweqwe ke manje khonto umthinta ngafakathi
uyabona nje nangu camera 3 sacela nditshela babukele ukuthi ekhaya jikelele siyabuya emva kwekhefu mangabe sibuya so siphethe director emva kwekhefu sisaqhubeka nohlelo lethu siphethe indaba ezimnandi kanjalo nevakashi
alright cha kuyintokozo ngempela namhlanje kuseni kungulwesini ukuthi ngihlangabezana nawe lapha ekhaya jikelele uvimthembu ujama kamnisi ungoza ake sithi khuluqushwi ngapha etolo ke siyokhangisa masibuya ziningi into sakuphathela zona kusazoba mnandi
Siphinde ke sikwamukele mbukeli ekhaya jikelele sibonge kakhulu ngokuthi ke usingahlezi nathi lapha ekhaya yaze yamnandi ingxoxo yami novelani wakamthembu you know it's so inspiring ubona abantu abasha doing amazing things I mean iminyaka eminingi esakaza uhlelo uyabona kusho likhulu lokho umwazi ukusakaza uhlelo iminyaka emingaka kusho lukhulu ngework ethic yakho kuyiphathi conduct ukuthi phela ukuze ukwazi ukwenza into eyodwa khona idiscipline edingekayo so yeah very inspiring
yeah it was truly inspiring sentsho nathi sibancinci besikhule sinibukela yabo
hayo
senditsho
khona sabami andimdala nga all hlobo
no umdalanga sentsho nisikhulisile bethuna like ndiyamkhumbula kumizwilili sentsho like it's amazing because nangendlela ayiyo akakehluku ewe ke ukuthi uthe fuka ncinci but usengilamuntu besimbona esithi imizwilili and ngokukumbona live it's like wow and lento itsho into kubana for the fact that he is still standing after iminyaka emingaka iyathi into kubana ngumuntu lona ebesebenza nzima ngumuntu lo iwork ethic yakhe ngumuntu bezazi bajonga ndingenile andizophuma and nazi steps ekumele ndizithathe to get to where I am and ndiqinisekile nababukeli beekhaya jikelele bekukuhle kakhulu babambone because most of these people sibabona bepresenter so if bazawuhlala lapha siba interviewe uva okay there's this side yalo muntu esingayiqhelanga nawe singathanda nalapha ekhaya jikelele sibe nodliwano ndlebe nawe awufuna ukufike sithi hayibo mamtshali khasixelele banzi ngawe
hayi mdada because liyovela ithu
nami ndingathanda nyani sike okay siyakwazi into kubana you are one of the best news readers sesizulu ewe ubusitsho nje kutheni ngathi uyothuka ngoku hayi siyakwazi ntombi so sike sixoxisane nawe ukuthi hayibo mamtshali sentsho ulungiselela njani so that ube top notch bafumane
leyazi into ngiyibona ko social media sometimes nokuba live noma ngajwayelanga lapha ko social media ubona ukuthi abantu they get so excited mangabe utshengiswa behind the scenes because basuke be curious bengazi babona nje itafula leli nathi lana abazi mangabe sebebona behind the scenes abantu esebenzisana nabo floor manager and everything uyabona ukuthi bayakujabulela namhlanje ngiyazi ukuthi usuku nosuku lunento yini namhlanje i-World What Day
no hayi namhlanje kodwa ke ndingatsho into kubana kwinyanga kaSeptember kuphelwa i-national pre yo samkisilungu ithi ndijonge i-National Prevention Suicide Month apho kuxhotyiswa uluntu into kubana yeyi apho siphila khona siphila nabantu mhlawumbe esingatsho into kubana banomvandedwa umuntu ungamazi bakwenzeka ntoni kanti because of i-depression or nezimo mhlawumbe adlula kuzo lo muntu ucinga into kubana azibulale so inyanga apho kuxhotyiswa uluntu ngokubanzi into kubana xa ubona umuntu ngathi ubonisa i-symptoms ezithile ze-suicide thetha naye kube khona i-counseling njalo so siyabongoza nawe apho ekhaya mbukeli into bangaba mhlawumbe unomhlobo okanye nawe uyazibona into kubana hayi man ufikelwa zingcinga zokuzibulala thetha nomuntu omthembileyo Masithi qhwike mbukeli evenkileni sizawubuya nemamtshana
masibuya ke mbukeli sobe sesingena ehoreni lethu lesithathu ungayindawo ke hlala nje kanjalo